food trucks, food trucks, food trucks.
Those are always great stops.
Oh man, I love me a food truck. And these two have an interesting story I'm really curious to hear the origin of.
I know nothing about it, so I'm looking forward to food and stories.
You ever seen the inside of a food truck?
I don't know that I have.
I feel like you don't usually get a family that has 2 food truck entrepreneurs in one.
No.
Well, technically there's 3.
Yeah, there's actually 3 of us.
Really?
Like Waffles, Eric, and Colum, they're our cousins.
Oh my god! So you've got like the monopoly on the Colchester area.
Yeah,
we do.
Yeah.
What kind of challenges come with, because you've both worked in brick and mortar, so how does it vary from having like a concrete store to a mobile one?
Space.
Yes.
Space. Because like you work in a full commercial kitchen and you have like 3 racks just dedicated to your dry goods. You have a full table just to prep on, and then you have
walk-in.
Yeah, like you have a full walk-in, a full freezer, and now we have
What's in our trailer?
like what we can fit in that trailer. And some days it's great and it's perfect because everything's nice and organized, and then there's days where it's busy and you're like, okay, we need a little bit more space and we can't physically get it. So, which is also really difficult for the public to understand.
Yes,
when it comes to
100%.
Mobile versus brick and mortar.
Especially at big events like, say, the Stampede, where we sell out or anything like that. It's like, oh, can you just go home and get more stuff? No, that is my whole thing. Everything's
That's
in there.
beginning and end, yeah.
Oh! Oh, it is tight, Sam.
Oh, it is very tight. This is why I work alone.
Oh my god, it smells so good though.
It does smell good.
It smells like turkey.
Hitting the spot already.
So, what is it like? You come in here, where do you get started?
So I start usually here with the fryer, get those warmed up because they take the longest. And then we have prep fridges, and then my sandwich station. So this I have set up with sandwiches start to finish. My sauce is all in the back. The good stuff in there. And then I usually try and keep all my sandwich meats underneath here. This I keep my baked goods, my drinks, the extra fun stuff.
So what made you guys want to get into the food truck trailer business?
Our dad, probably. Like Eric and Cole, they opened theirs, and when we were working at our pizzeria, Ian and I, in Piotto in Charlottetown, when Eric and them started theirs, my dad was just like, help them build their trailer, and he helped us build ours, and they were like, you can just put a pizza oven in one of those, and Dad was like, yeah, sure, and then called me up and was like, you're starting a food truck. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and I've actually owned my business for 13 years now. I started as a cake business, and then when they launched, I was like, well, I don't like working retail anymore. I'm tired of working 60 hours a week to hustle a business that I only get to do part-time and that I prefer. So when they opened theirs, I actually got a lot of help from her getting the paperwork started, getting the business plan started, and yeah, I couldn't have done it without literally my little sister.
Or Dad.
Or Dad. Dad fought for the truck. That was a stressful day, but yeah, no, like her and Ian were such a resource when I started the actual like process of stuff, and then Dad just took the reins and goes, here's your truck.
Yeah, I see you got your food establishment permit, your food safe certification.
Yep. And my town of churro.
Is it very much like running a standard restaurant kitchen on wheels? Just a smaller version, basically?
It really is. So the health inspector so when I opened, she had to come in, she had to pre-approve my floor plan. She had to pre-approve my truck before I could go get the fire marshal and all that stuff. And just like a restaurant, she is allowed to pop in anytime I am open to the public and make sure that I am in full compliance of anything and everything that I'm expected to do. Which, I mean, our health inspectors, they're delightful humans. They're still terrifying. Love her, went to high school with her, but she still scares the crap out of me.
Well, it's still somebody that kind of has your livelihood in their hands, right?
And she does.
There's that intimidation factor for sure.
But I've never had any health violations, like, thank goodness. But anytime I've had questions, man, I email her, she goes, no, this is what you gotta do. Super helpful, which I always appreciate as someone who's very anxious about rules and regulations. So brick and mortars, they're expensive. And while this is not cheap, it's a little bit more manageable on the overall cost. Like I know roughly how much each month my business is gonna cost me, and I know how much I have to make. brick and mortar, I mean, your electricity can be $500 one month, it can be $700 the next month. You don't really have that control.
Oh. So what are you making today? That's the real question.
So, if you guys want to make a sandwich, I'm gonna need a couple minutes just to warm things up.
Sure.
But we can walk through the cookies if you want to go look at the cookies first.
Let's look through cookies.
This is actually one of the things that I serve on the truck every week. I offer 2 different types of baked goods on my truck every week. So these are one of the giant cookies. I always have classic chocolate chip, semi-sweet chocolate, all the good stuff, the butter, the sugar, with just a hint of sea salt. But then I actually rotate my giant cookies every week in the summer. So each week's a different flavor. I've done Moon Mist, I've done Fuzzy Peach. This one was a very big hit, but this one, we're going fall because I'm an apple cider girly. And this is actually a brown sugar salted caramel apple pie cookie.
Oh my God.
I know, like, it just sounds terrible. It sounds absolutely terrible.
Sounds amazing.
Was it very hard to find the prospective vehicles that you guys got? Like, was it?
For us, no.
Yeah, it was hard.
Yeah, you started
It took me what? It took me almost a year to get everything situated, and when I started like officially looking for the truck, I think I went through 5, 6 trucks in the span of a month before we literally fought on an auction to get this one. And the people that are looking for them, they either are willing to fight tooth and nail like we were, or they're looking for something that is stripped down so they can do whatever they want.
This is the first oven in a trailer I've ever seen like this.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's not many like this one, actually.
It must have been really hard because you put this in yourself. You didn't buy a trailer like this.
No, we did not buy a trailer like this. We bought, so this full oven is a kit.
So it's really just like taking a standard brick and mortar pizza parlor and putting it on wheels. All the same
100%,
certification.
Yep, pretty much.
Was it very hard to find a trailer that could handle this?
No, because this is a car trailer, so it can hold the weight anyways. And thankfully, when we started our business, there wasn't a whole lot of people doing food truck trailers.
Let's make some pizza!
During COVID, wedding business didn't exist. I started hand delivering donuts with a mask, social distancing, all of COVID during lockdown. From Halifax, I was driving up to Truro every week. I was fried. Yeah, oh yeah. My parents are saints, by the way. I took over my mother's kitchen from 4 a.m. until noon every weekend, fried hundreds of donuts, and I was delivering them all over Truro. And that's how we kind of got the first concept of the truck. Baby came, Aroma Mai opened, it didn't seem as feasible. So the next thing I was like, well, Truro doesn't have a sandwich truck. We have tacos, we have pizza. I didn't want to do burgers. I still don't want to do burgers. And I love sandwiches. I would eat sandwiches all day, every day, and it just kind of seemed like the natural point for me. Because I mean, first and foremost, I'm a pastry chef, so oh yeah, I'm not a chef. I went and became a pastry chef. So it seemed like the most logical for me to do a cafe type thing where I can offer my traditional baked goods that I'm known for.
They look amazing.
I got some chocolate chip cookies and some apple pie cookies. And kind of branch out my skills. Because me and Courtney, we've both been in the kitchen since we could stand. We grew up, both of our grandparents are fantastic bakers. Our parents, as much as they may hate it, are fantastic cooks. And it was logical for us to stay in the food business, and it was logical for me to try and expand my skills and not stay just with sweets. So we're gonna make my infamous turkey salad.
Sounds good.
It is delightful. So I can't actually take credit for this recipe. One of the catering companies I worked for in Halifax, Jane's on the Common became Jane's on Next Door. I was her bakery manager for 2 years. Loved that job. That was actually another point of origin of the sandwich truck, because I wanted a cafe like Jane's. I wanted to be Jane. She's a delightful creature on so many levels. So when I left, this was the sandwich that I was obsessed with. When we had leftovers, this was the one I was like, I want that one. I'll fight you for it. So when I decided to open this up, I was like, you know what? She doesn't own the business anymore. I was like, I'm all taking and gonna make it my own. And I didn't think it would take off as well as it did. Truro loves turkey salad. Truro loves turkey.
Who doesn't?
With cranberries, can't go bad at all. It's like the summer version of a Thanksgiving dinner. So the biggest quality for sandwiches for me is having good bread and good roasted meats. Salt is good. And having just good things come together make the difference between like a Wonder Bread sandwich and like a sandwich that you crave. So I can speak for a few people in churro when I say like people crave this sandwich.
Oh, I believe it.
Searing hot, like my truck doesn't get as hot as
Yes,
The burning oven?
Yeah.
Fire? They literally have fire.
we literally have fire. But I also benefit more when it's cold out because I have the propane heats. Theirs is contained to keep all the pizzas nice and toasty. I
Yeah.
have the nice like dispersed heat from the propane. But I mean, once our pipes freeze, that's it. We can't serve.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, in the summertime it's really hard for us because, like you said, there's a whole fire in our trailer.
I just wear sponges.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And then in the wintertime, you would think that because it gets so hot in there in the summertime that it would be warm, but it's not. There's so much concrete on our oven that it keeps all of the heat in, and like Samantha said, the pipes freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is the only issue, honestly. That's
Yeah.
other than us being cold, but who really cares about us?
Yeah, we can.
I mean, I
make
feel
it-
like I do. Because I'm not going to make that food as good as you can.
But that's the thing. Like we always weigh the pros and cons. We know if when the bad day comes, we know if we're going to be busy or not.
Yeah.
And we've gotten to a point where like we can kind of be like, it's not worth our time. Like even if our pipes are frozen, we know it's not going to be busy.
Yeah.
There's no point in us risking a whole day just to maybe serve 10 people.
Okay, so these are two of our most popular pizzas. We're going to do the burger pizza, which was, actually both of these were specials before we ever actually put them on our menu. And then people like them a little bit, not too much, but a little bit too much, so we had to keep them on the menu. So for our tomatoes, we use just San Marzano tomatoes and blitz them up with basil and salt, which is one of the reasons why people do like our pizzas so much, is because it is minimal
Delicious.
ingredients and yeah, just really good tomatoes.
What's the prep work like for the pizzas?
So our dough takes about 3 to 4 days to make, which is another reason why we're only open for the weekends, because it does take 48 hours to proof in a refrigerator, and then it proofs on the marble as well. So yeah, that takes 3 days. And then the rest of our prep is pretty easy. We make everything right in here. We smoke our chickens in the oven and finish cooking them in the oven. We have burners that we bring in here when we're on our prep days to cook all of the meat, like our bacon and beef. And then we cut all the vegetables in here.
So that must make it difficult when you go to large events like that and sell out. Like, people don't understand why you can't just make more.
Yes, unfortunately, we do not have a fridge at home or anywhere else that we can just have extra dough for to bring back on. Yeah.
Yeah, so she was very sticky when I bought her, so she took a lot of elbow grease, and a lot of cleaner to get her where she was
Wow.
all good to go. But I love her even though she's cranky.
All the good ones are.
Oh, that's the thing. You know what? She's like, what, 40-something? She's still
wow.
on the road. Her engine
good
is
age.
8. We're going to give her a little leeway, but her engine is only 8. But she's still on the road. She still works. And she does what she needs to do, so I love her.
So we have a thermometer that we use to check the temperatures. Right now it's at 860-ish degrees, and I just put another log on. So we do Neapolitan style pizza, which is just like Neapolitan style pizza, but at a different temperature. And because we do not have the fan in our oven, we burn our arms, so we keep it a little bit cooler. So this is our chipotle aioli that we make in the trailer. And then it gets dill pickles as well.
Super happy.
Yeah, we're very, very lucky. The fact that we're in the positions that we're in, like,
Yeah.
getting to take off for a vacation. I get to take off whenever I want to do stuff with my kid. Like,
Yeah.
I love it.
Gonna be a quick cheers.
It doesn't get better than that.
It's been better than we had really hoped. When we initially started doing this, we're like, oh, we need to sell like 30 pizzas a day. No, it's way more than that we do actually sell when we are open. So it's been really good. And the amount of pizza places that are in Truro, was a little scary at first, but it's been going good so far. 5 years in.
It's a bit chilly this time of year for a food festival.
Oh yeah. Last year we froze here. It was cold.
I bet. Actually, we're having a really good year this year, but it's still nice to warm the old digits on the barbecue.
Yeah, it's a good heater.
I have to know why you chose hot dogs and sausages as your food truck.
My mom's idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty popular food. Is that
Oh,
garlic
really,
in the
eh?
water?
Well, I got that, and I got a special seasoning I pour in there too.
Oh!
People ask me all the time, and I'm like, well, it might cost $1 million.
Yeah, trade secrets.
That's right. Don't give that stuff away. That's neat.
You know, I figured, you know, all the other restaurants have their special thing, you know, all the fast food places. So I figured put a little bit of extra seasoning in there, and it tastes way better. Yeah. I meet a lot of people too, a lot of new friends the past 3 years.
Oh, nice. A lot of people in the food truck industry as well?
Oh yeah, they're all friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I guess it's good to have support work too, and like, hey, are you guys having these issues?
Yeah. Yeah, you learn quite a bit from them. You get to know them.
Do you find you have a lot of repeat customers now that you're
Oh
in
yeah,
the business?
first year I could count them on one hand. This year I lost track. People walk up to say the usual, and sometimes I don't see them in a month, and I'm like, I think about it for a second. But usually I see people like every regular customer, almost every second day.
We did the Highland Games this year. That was huge. He
Yeah.
did really good at Canada, and that was inside the Center 200. I can't wait till it's outside at Openhurst Park. I can't wait for that one.
Well, we do about, what, 30, 40 events a year.
Oh, way more this year.
Yeah.
Way more.
Sure.
Oh my God.
That was a good hot dog.
Seasoned to perfection. So you got long-term plans, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Like eventually, I mean, once I get the food trailer, I mean, we might make a restaurant eventually. Maybe. I don't know, maybe 20 years down the road.
Well, it's
Yeah.
important to have plans in the future.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Maybe we'll have a hot dog cart attached to the Airstream in the future. Who knows?
Mobile kitchen.
It pretty much is.
That was a delicious dog.
Steven has the secret to cooking the perfect hot dog down, and I know that might sound silly, and I don't want to give away the process we got a gleam of, but it makes all the difference. Oh my God, it was so delicious. So delicious. I could have eaten another one if we weren't going on to another truck.
Oh, 100%.
Got a ration.
Like if I was going by and saw the flag up, I'd be like, well, there's my lunch. Heading that way.
And it's great to hear how much the community has embraced them, that they're able to do it all year round.
All as regulars, that's so great.
So what's your hope for the next one? Ice cream, sweet treats.
I'm happy with anything, really.
Oh, there's a lineup. That's always a good sign. I love how many people are out for ice cream before 12 p.m.
Yeah, early days, isn't it?
Stacy, do you operate all year long?
No, just seasonal.
Okay. Is the hope to ever go all year long?
I'm hoping I go that far, yes. So this year I started off with one, now I have two, and maybe we will eventually get into a store and move further along. I want to make it into a franchise is my goal.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
get into this line of work?
So when my very first job was the Tasty Treat on Celtic Drive when I was 15, and I worked there with my mom. She managed it, and I don't know, I stayed there a season, then I moved on to another job, went to school 5 times, and now I have 3 degrees, but here I am serving ice cream out of a truck. When I first told my dad, he was like, you have 3 degrees and you want to serve ice cream out of a truck. I was like, that's exactly what I want to do. So he's like, whatever makes you happy. He always calls me Bud. So he's the one that helped me get this together, and I have my mom helping me. And when I have huge events, I have a couple friends that come and help. So, but now we're expanding, so it's going to get more busy, and I'm
Wow.
really excited about it. When I'm on the road, I actually have a maintenance person, which is my father, and he follows me around just in case I have any issues. Because sometimes my lineups are, so for instance, the powwow and in Escazone. From the time I got there, I actually had to close because I ran out of everything. Like I just had a lineup across the field. For Rib Fest, I had my freezer full, which holds 24 11-liter tubs of ice cream. I had to get my dad to bring over a trailer with my other freezer on it to park in behind me because I couldn't keep up. Yeah, it was really great.
That's incredible.
I loved it. I really do.
So you've had a really good response, it sounds like.
Very. I was not expecting the response I had whatsoever.
How pleased are you right now?
Oh my God, my teeth are so cold, but it's so good.
Are you gonna be able to eat it all?
Probably not. You gonna help me?
I'll have a little bit, but
You sure good?
that is like what every kid dreams of when they think of ice cream. More than they can handle.
It's the whipped cream candy ratio for me.
So funny. I got the responsible size.
I
You went with over the top.
I should have asked how big it was. So good.
Definitely be a flavorful loop around the Cabot Trail.
I'm not gonna eat for a week. We've had hot dogs, we've had ice cream. Now we're going for some Mexicanians.
It's quite the blend. Ultimate medley.
Let's go.
Smorgasbord of champions.
It's gonna be a rough night. That's your taco. Oh my God, this is heavy.
It's a nice one.
I'm going for it.
Are you? Diving right in.
Oh God. Yum.
Happy as a clam?
No.
Are you going around the whole trail today?
This is our second, sorry.
So how many?
Does it tap?
We've done about half of it so far.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is our 4th stop. We got 3 in yesterday.
Amazing.
You fill up quick. I
Definitely
really.
not hungry.
The food off the food truck generally is heavy, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's so
I'd like
good.
to see the person who makes it all the way around.
That's a commitment.
Thank
Must
you.
have a family van.
Yeah, 100%.
Thank you.
So,
Good thing all those trucks are so spread out on the trail.
Oh, not far enough. I should be running in between trucks.
Food is so good though.
That taco really took it out of me.
Whoa. Ready for a nap.
Yeah, nap and then maybe another one. Ooh, so many good choices. Food trucks, food trucks, food trucks.
Hot dog breakfast.
Oh man, well, I
First
feel
time
like
for everything.
when it airs, we're not going to be having hot dogs for breakfast because I think they don't open until like 11.
Hot dog lunch. Ha-cha-cha.
Food trucks, food trucks.
Are you hungry?
I am. I have been fasting in preparation for this food truck tour.
Are you excited?
Yes. Are you not?
Pretty pumped.
You love hot dogs.